Welcome to this week's Tidbit. This week we're talking about Washington State Early Learning and Developmental Guidelines. About me and my family and culture. This is a Bright Spark Tidbit. What's inside the Early Learning and Development Guidelines book? How can the guidelines be a resource for you? The guidelines can help families and professionals build knowledge together. They are organized by age and area of development. Age: young infants, birth to 11 months. Older infants, 9 to 18 months. Toddlers, 16 months to 36 months. Children ages 3 to 4. And children ages 4 to 5. And school agers. The areas of development are: number 1, about me and my family and culture. Number 2, build relationships. Number 3, touching and seeing and hearing and moving around. Number 4 is growing up healthy. And number 5 is communicating. And number 6, learning about my world. Young infants, birth to 11 months. Children's learning starts with family and communities. Families are their child's first and most important lifelong teachers. Children learn through relationships, play, and active exploration. Each child and family have unique gifts and abilities to offer. Children learn best when they are healthy and safe. Young infants develop trusting relationships with familiar adults. Young infants, birth to 11 months. Children's learning starts with family and communities. Families are their child's first and most important lifelong teachers. Children learn through relationships, play, and active exploration. Each child and family have unique gifts and abilities to offer. Children learn best when they are healthy and safe. Young infants develop trusting relationships with familiar adults. Children may show preference of primary caregivers, smile at, make sounds, and move their bodies to interact with adults. They respond to caregivers' face, words, and touch. They may cry to express or relieve a variety of feelings. Their cry might increase when caregivers listen and respond to the children's needs. Cry when caregivers are not near, or cling to caregivers when they're strangers in sight. Respond with movement and or sound when someone speaks the child's name. Explore fingers and toes. Repeat an action to get more effect. Show pride at own behavior. Use child's name when speaking together. Communicate with your child about what you are doing. Give child toys to shake, push, or poke. Show respect for child and anyone in the environment. Ideas to try with children: hold, cuddle, hug, smile, and laugh with your child. Have simple conversations with your child to let them know what you are doing and what is happening. Respond promptly and consistently to your child. Help and comfort your child when they are upset or stressed. Identify source of distress and try to remedy it. Listen with warmth and caring. Involve your child with family and cultural traditions, rituals, routines, and activities. Older infants, 9 to 18 months. Family and culture, ideas to try with children. Prepare for transitions and separations. Tell what will happen next and use a consistent departure routine. Arrange a meeting with all the adults caring for your child to become acquainted. Set a routine and schedule to follow with your child each day. Self-concept. Children may protest when does not want to do something. Know what they like to do. Point to indicate what they want. Choose things to play with. Try to do things on their own. Show joy when completing that task. Learning to learn, ideas to try with children. Offer a variety of safe and interesting toys and objects. Play with your child every day. Encourage curiosity and effort. Observe your child to understand his or her temperament, activity level, and preferences. Give the child time to try out different materials and master them. Look at storybooks and tell stories with your child. Play hiding games with your child. Toddlers 16 to 36 months. Self-management. Ideas to try with children. Give child choices that are okay with you. Would you like to play with the trucks or the blocks? Set simple rules and limits and be consistent. Know that a child's protests are a typical part of development. Avoid physical punishment. Help your child manage and express feelings in safe and appropriate ways. Show ways to express feelings that are acceptable to family and cultural values. When your child is angry, talk about how it is okay to show your anger and how it is not. Respect that different cultures place different values on independence. Recognize and describe the child's appropriate behavior. You remembered to hang up your coat. Family and culture. Ideas to try with your toddler. Explain and describe family traditions, history, rituals, activities, and continue to involve your child in them. Let your child talk about self and family. Incorporate child's culture into the classroom and play settings. Give child props and dress-up clothes for pretend play in different family roles. Display photos of child and family members at child's eye level. Meet with the child's family, caregiver, teacher individually to become acquainted. Ages 3 to 4-year-olds. Family and culture. Remember that people are important in your child's life. Give your child a chance to interact with family, friends, and community members. Name most family members, including extended families. Share with your child about family members and relationships, such as brother, auntie, grandpa. Recognize the importance of cultural celebrations, traditions, rituals, routines, and activities. Show and talk about objects from family or culture. Learning to learn. Children ages 3 to 4 like to copy adults and playmates. Enjoy creating own play activities. Explore objects new to the child when playing. Become engrossed in an activity and ignore distractions briefly. Imitate real-life roles and experiences in simple role plays. They develop their own thought processes and ways to figure things out. Identify questions and puzzles and have ideas about ways to figure them out. Self-concept. Proud to say own first and last name. Know self as part of a family, spiritual group, culture, community, and or other group which the family belongs. Notice self as an important person to family and friends. Pay attention to your child and listen to your child's ideas. Help your child feel good about all the things they can do. Acknowledge your child for cooperating in routines. Ages 4 to 5-year-olds. Learning to learn. Be curious, interested in trying things out. Help children to stay on task for more than 5 minutes and attempt to solve the problems arise. Use imagination to create a variety of ideas. Enjoy pretend play, such as using dolls and stuffed animals or playing house or explorers. Use play as a way to explore and understand life experiences and roles. Recognize when making mistakes and fix these errors during the task. Provide extended time to play away from the television. Offer interesting objects, toys, games, and dolls from different cultures and nations. Ask your child questions and help find answers. Teach your child that making mistakes is part of learning. Family and culture. Take pride in your own family composition and interest in others. Understand that families are diverse. Recognize and respect similarities and differences between self and other people. such as gender, race, special needs, cultures, language, communities, and family structures. Continue to involve your child in family and cultural traditions, rituals, routines, and activities. Self-concept. Describe what he or she likes and is interested in. Choose activities to do alone or with others, such as painting or puzzles. Encourage your child in the thing she or she tries and continues to try to learn new things. Invite your child to share thoughts and feelings about accomplishing a new task. Self-management. Associate emotions with words and facial expressions. Express one or two feelings in role-playing life experiences. Adopt a variety of roles in the pretend play. Anticipate consequences of our own behavior. With help, consider possibilities and plan effective approaches to problems. Begin to enjoy games where the child has to change behavior in response to changing directions. Encourage child to express feelings when appropriate through words, artwork, and express play. Say what you expect for your child's behavior. Provide guidance when behavior goes off track. Give your child opportunities to make safe, healthy choices. Encourage your child to talk about problems and ways to solve them. School agers, 5 to 8 years. Family and culture. Children may take pride in and know own ethnic and cultural heritage. Recognize different ethnic and cultural groups. Identify family customs and traditions. Help younger children do things they can't do yet by themselves. Encourage older children to help their peers. Enjoy joining friends in music and activities from their cultural traditions. Things to try with your child. Share with your child about your family, your cultural traditions, rituals, routines, and activities. Explain why they are important. Make your child part of them. Enjoy activities with other families. Arrange for families to share a project, cooking activity, family tradition, or story in the classroom. Teach your child to help with the care of younger children. Meet with the family, caregiver, teacher individually to become acquainted. Family time and culture in the classroom. Include your children and families to share cultural traditions. Languages spoken, classic meals and desserts, songs and dances, and activities with their peers. Invite them to create and experience different families and cultures' way of life with everyone. Build community with other families through activities such as celebrations, field trips, inviting special guests to the classroom. Bring books and literature from different communities for children to read and engage with. Ask families to share how they greet people in their home language, to say and learn with the class. Post those responses and pictures of children who speak the language of others for others to see and remember. Here are a list of resources. Same, different, and diverse, understanding children who are dual language learners. How to use bilingual books. Cultural perspectives in caregiving, applying relationship-based practices. Resources for books in world languages, international children's books. International Children's Digital Library. That's a free digital library of books from around the world. Language Lizard, Low and Lee books. That's bilingual and Spanish books for preschoolers and early school age kids. Morning Circle Media, that's print and ebooks for older toddlers, preschools, and school agers. Bright Star Books, books for infants, toddlers, preschoolers, and school age kids. Books, 14 best children's books about culture around the world. Every month is a new year. Adventures in school, real-life journeys of students around the world. My bed, engaging ways to fall asleep around the world. This is how we do it, one day in the lives of 7 kids from around the world. Let's celebrate special days around the world. What do you celebrate? Holidays and festivals around the world. Let's eat. Meal times around the world. Tea time around the world. a ticket around the world. Love around the world, family and friendship across the globe. Celebrations around the world. And here are some more books. Festival of Colors. Whoever you are, Mama, do you love me? I am whole. Too many tamales. Aunt Yang's Great Soybean Picnic. Bim Bop. Hot, hot, Roddy for Dada. Mommy, Mama, and me. Sometimes it's grandmas and grandpas, not mommies and daddies. We all belong. Waiting for baby. Full, full, full of love. A mommy book. ABC, a family alphabet book. Who's in my family? What we wear. Thank you for watching. There's a link to a printable version of the information presented in this video in the video description below. Thank you.